In the last two parts of this series, I've showcased 11 mods that were once at the height of the Minecraft community, but now have become forgotten. And today, I'm going to be showcasing another 8 mods that also have slowly become forgotten, but before I begin, check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already, and join the Dahomey Discord for discussions and showcases of nostalgic Minecraft. Anyways, let us begin. Clay Soldiers was first released on July 22nd, 2011 by a modder named Kodachi Zero. The mod added small claymen that could fight each other and be customized in many ways, which I have to say was pretty impressive for the time. Anyways, the mod saw massive popularity upon its release, with YouTubers such as Captain Sparkles releasing showcases of the mod getting over 4 million views. The mod would be updated over the next few months, adding clay paratroopers, horses, and a camera to get a close-up view of the battles. As for what happened to this mod, Kodachi Zero would give the mod over to another modder named San Andreas MC at the start of 2012. She would update the mod adding clay animals such as turtles, geckos, and bunnies, and she would continuously update the mod till 2018, when San Andreas MC had less and less time to work on the mod, and so it slowly became abandoned. Since 2018, there has been a few revival projects, though pretty much all of them have slowed in updating. The latest of which actually started 4 days ago, so go check out the mod page, which I'll link in the description. Millenaire was first released on March 27, 2011 by a modder named Kinnikin. Millenaire is a mod that adds villages and villagers, and these villagers could actually sell and buy items from the players and even could run their own farms. Now these features don't sound impressive today, but this was 9 months before villagers were in the game, and at least in my opinion, they function better than the villagers do today. The mod would see popularity a month after its release, with YouTubers such as the Oxcast making showcases of the mod getting over 3 million views. And over the next few months, the mod would be updated to allow villagers to make their own buildings and added different cultures such as Normans, Aztecs, and more. As for what happened to this mod, in November 2011, villagers were officially added to Minecraft, so the mod lost a lot of its popularity. However, there would be a few showcases and updates that would make the mod briefly popular a few times in 2012. The mod would then be continually updated till November 2014, when Kinnikin stopped work on the mod to focus on real life. The mod was dead till Kinnikin restarted development in late 2017 and still constantly updates it to this day. So I gotta say, check this mod out and give some support to this dude. Thaumcraft was first released on December 3rd, 2011 by a modder named Azuner. The mod is a magic tech mod that allows for the player to unlock tons of abilities, fight dimensional rifts, and so much more. And upon the mod's release, it would see showcases by Direwolf and Not Forgens that would get over 1 million views. The mod itself would be updated to new versions over the next couple of years, expanding the scope of the mod even more and more, and in turn getting numerous let's plays and showcases getting hundreds of thousands of views. As for what happened to this mod, the mod would go through 6 different versions till January 14th, 2019, when Azuner would announce that he would stop work on the mod to focus on real life. He gave the mod over to a mod team called Cult of the Full Hub, which has worked a bit on porting and developing the mod, but there's been no release yet, so the mod stands as mostly abandoned. Much TNT was first released on March 24th, 2012 by a modder named MinecraftTNT. The mod, as you can imagine, adds many different types of TNT, which in fact it adds 54 different types. But as new features such as bigger explosions and ores such as gunpowder and uranium were added, the mod would grow in popularity. The mod would explode in popularity throughout 2013, getting over 85 million views, which actually makes it one of the most viewed mods in Minecraft's entire history. As for what happened to this mod, the mod would slow in updating in the summer of 2015, and would officially be abandoned on February 19th, 2016, when MinecraftTNT announced that he would only be focusing on college. He hasn't posted anything since then, so I think he's pretty much done with modding Minecraft. More Creeps and Weirdos was first released on December 16, 2010 by a modder named Freakstritch. The mod is what I can only describe as a simulation of being both on meth, LSD, and crack all at the same time. And the mod adds over 30 different creatures ranging from guinea pigs to dirty bums to whatever the hell this thing is. And upon the mod's release, it would see massive popularity, with YouTubers such as the Oxcast and Dr. Keys making showcases of the mod getting over 8 million views. The mod would be updated for the next year, adding tons of new creatures and odd items. As for what happened to this mod, the game's coding changed massively after version 1.2.5, which caused a lot of mods to stall in development on this version. This mod was no different, and Freakstritch was not able to update the mod properly and fast enough to catch up with Mojang, and so by 2014 the mod was still stuck on 1.2.5 and became abandoned. Better Than Wolves was first released on April 10, 2011 by a modder named Flowerchild, who was actually inspired to make the mod because of their hate of the addition of wolves to the game. The mod was a tech mod, but more of a vanillized tech mod, much like today's Create. The mod would add water wheels, windmills, and more, but the most interesting part of this mod is that it actually added a lot of blocks that would later be in Minecraft, such as the Hopper, Observer, Cauldron, Stonecutter, and more. The mod would first get popular in the summer of 2011 after being showcased by the Yogscast, getting over 4 million views. The mod would then be updated for years after 2011, adding things to make the game extremely difficult. As for what happened to this mod in late 2011, Flowerchild had numerous problems with Forge, and so he took the mod off Forge, making it pretty much incompatible with all other mods. The mod would be continually updated till Minecraft version 1.5.2, when Flowerchild refused to update it past this due to the huge changes in Minecraft's coding. Since then, the mod has had a small following, and 8 years later in late 2021, Flowerchild himself officially abandoned the mod, making it open source. The Bacteria mod was first released on December 20th, 2011 by a modder named Tenox. The mod added bacteria blocks, which could help the player by replacing blocks to what a player wants, and could eat a certain block type that the player chose. Or the bacteria could massively harm the player by eating the entire world. The mod would see some showcases in 2012 and 2013, getting over 4 million views. But the real success came in 2014 when YouTubers such as DanTDM, Kodo and Sen, and more made showcases of the mod getting over 18 million views. Which I wonder if this was Mojang's inspiration for the Skulk block. As for what happened to this mod, starting in early 2015, 10x had less and less time to develop the mod, and eventually by the end of that year, the mod stopped development. 10x would then start development off and on throughout the next year till February 26, 2017, when I guess he just didn't have enough time to work on the mod, and the mod would be officially abandoned. Before concluding this video, I want to announce that this is probably going to be the last part in the Forgotten Mod series for some time. I'm getting a little burnout from it, and some of the mods people have said I either have never played, don't have much to say on it, or are still very active. However, I will continue to talk about nostalgic Minecraft in future videos, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, like if you enjoyed, and let me know anything you would want me to cover in the future. Have a good day, and goodbye.